Welcome to the third lecture in this lecture series titled Introduction to Metaphysics. In this third lecture titled What are Categories, we will deal with certain preliminary but fundamental aspects of the concept of category. In the last lecture, whose link is given in the description to this video, we had discussed about the concept of ontology, the literal meaning of ontology, the relation between ontology and metaphysics, the evolution of ontology, the content of ontology, and the concept of ontological commitment. In this lecture, we discussed the basics of the concept of categories in metaphysics. The concept can be said to be a foundational concept of metaphysics. One of the foremost aims of metaphysics is to answer the questions: what is reality and what constitutes reality? The concept of category aids in describing reality. Categories are the most general kinds of things. Categories of things or a system of categories enables us to know the most general constitution of reality, which is the goal of metaphysics. A system of categories is in simple a highest kinds of things or genera. The term genera is the plural for the term genus. Categories of things is a list of what are there. Coming up with categories of things has been regarded as the central task of metaphysics. Therefore, it is not surprising that both Greek and Indian philosophical systems in the ancient times came up with their version of categories of things. But the question is, can one describe the world without categories? It is unimaginable, is it not? Classification and organization are inseparable part of our mental processes. To give an example, describe a rose. We say rose is a flower, or rose is red in color, or rose is beautiful. All these, flower, red, beautiful, are species of categories. Flower is a substance or dravyam, color is quality or guna, and beautiful is also quality or guna. We see that categories form the most basic components of our language, that it would probably be impossible to have a language or to communicate without categorization. The term category is derived from the Greek term kategorio, which literally means I condemn. In Greek, it means denouncing or accusing someone publicly. In the present context, it refers to the naming some attribute of a person or a thing. Recollect the example of rose. A thing or an aspect could belong to more than one category. In Greek philosophy, the work of Aristotle 384 to 322 BCE titled Categories is one of the most comprehensive accounts of this project. Aristotle attempted to come up with the most general kinds of things. Accordingly, he came up with 10 highest categories of things which are said without combination. These are substance, example man, horse; quantity, 4 foot, 5 foot; quality, white, grammatical; relation, double, half; place, in the stadium, in the marketplace; 6 date, yesterday, last year; posture, is lying, is sitting, is sleeping; 8 state, has shoes on, has armor on; 9 cutting, burning; 10 passion, being cut, being burned, etc. Indian philosophy has a detailed body of work on categories. Nyaya and Vaisheshika systems of Indian philosophy have extensively dealt with it. Gautama has been regarded as the founder of the Nyaya school of philosophy, and Kanada was regarded as the founder of Vaisheshika. Nyaya and Vaisheshika schools fused in 11th century CE. In Nyaya Vaisheshika school of philosophy, about 7 categories are mentioned. 1. Substance, that is dravyam; quality, guna; action, karma; genus, samanya; specific difference, vishesha; inherence, samavaya; and absence, abhava. We notice that some of the categories such as substance, quality, action, etc. are the same in both categories of systems, that is the Western, that is the Aristotelian as well as the Indian categories. Immanuel Kant came up with his conception of the system of categories. He divided categories into 12 aspects which are classed under the group of 4. Quantity, which is divided into unity, plurality and totality. Quality is divided into reality, negation and limitation. Relation is divided into inherence and substance, causality and dependence and community. Modality is divided into possibility, existence and necessity. Recently, there have been some attempts at listing out categories. For instance, Reinhard Grossman in 1983 has given the following list of categories: individuals, properties, relations, classes, structures, quantifiers, facts and negation. However, it appears that the study of categories as describing reality has gone out of fashion. But note an important aspect. Reinhard Grossman's categories talks about negation. Similarly, the Nyaya Vaiseshika used abhava, which is the absence. Now we see that the description of the categories that reality consists of is one of the central tasks of metaphysics. In the last 100 years or so, there emerged a competitor for metaphysics, that is cosmology. Cosmology is concerned with the question, what does the universe, that is, the reality we live in, consist of? Scientists have been working on the quantum theory, which deals with subatomic particles and standard model of the universe, that is cosmology, to define reality. Quantum theory deals with subatomic particles, while the standard model of the universe looks beyond the skies. So, to define reality, cosmology does not look at the perceived reality but beyond this. The 10th century Tamil poem Vinayagar Agaval has a stanza Anuvirku Anuvai Appalukku Appalai, which describes Lord Vinayaka, one of the Hindu gods, as atom within atom and beyond the beyond. One of the central aims of cosmology is to find out what the universe consists of. The present understanding reveals that dark matter, whose nature is not known, constitutes about 85% of the total mass in universe. Dark energy, whose nature again is not known, and dark matter form 95% of the total mass energy content in the universe. Given this subjectivity, even from a scientific point of view, classification and categorization appear to be only tentative. D.D. Brewer stated in 2020, therefore, the most rational stance as a scientist is to doubt all or almost all explanations, interpretations and evidence in science, as they are all tentative. Cosmology aims to understand the universe. Martin Lopez Corredera argued in his book Fundamental Ideas in Cosmology, published in 2022. The goal of cosmology is also more ambitious than the usual theories of physics. But cosmology aims to understand everything without limit. Thus, cosmology is a serious contender to the central aim of metaphysics, to define and explain reality. Now, how should metaphysics respond? Metaphysics should be informed by science. Advances in cosmology and quantum physics can help better understand reality. We will look at the finer aspects of metaphysics of categories in the next lecture. Bye bye and stay safe.